Alright, one of my subscribers asked me to go over my current pedal board, so I thought I would do that today. This is the cool left-handed, oh look, there's Jimmy, left-handed Nash Strat with the Rumpelstiltskin reverse stagger experience pickups, which are sounding great. But it goes through that white coily cable. I'm going to go through the chain here into this custom, classic amplification Vibe Baby, which is kind of a univibe contained in a wah pedal, and I'll show you a little bit of how these work. But you can see it's on, and when you kick it, you can hear it almost. Listen, hear that little switch? When I kick it all the way back, it's in cancel mode, but I'm still going through the circuitry of the Vibe, which has a little bit of a boost to it. So 90% of the time that thing is on, but it's not vibing. This controls, the pedal controls the speed, which is cool. And then if I push it all the way down, I go into true bypass. I'm not sure where it is. From there it goes into the Mini FFM2 germanium fuzz, which I think germanium's a must because it cleans up with the guitar volume. This is my Area 51 drop-in kit. That's my old Crybaby shell from years ago. I bought one of Area 51's drop-in wah-wah kits. Just put it in there. I added a power supply jack to it right here, so I don't have to unplug it all the time and use batteries. And that's been my really great wah-wah for a long time. I do have a Clyde clone that Dan made for me, and I use it, but it doesn't have it's so vintage, it doesn't even have a DC jack to it, so it's kind of a pain because I have to unplug it all the time, so I don't use it right now on my board. Go into the old full-tone OCD from the wah-wah, which I haven't been using much lately. From there it goes straight into this new Area 51 Alienist, which Dan sent me to check out, and I like it a lot. From there I go to the, you can see I go right to the MXR digital delay, carbon copy, not digital but analog, and I don't use that much, but it's there if I need it. And then from there it goes straight from here right into the great Framptone amp switcher, which unfortunately they don't make anymore. It was designed for Peter Frampton, by Peter Frampton. And I do have a fuel tank here that powers, let's see, 3 things, but I found out over time that you can get in trouble with those daisy chained cords, so most of my effects are powered by separate single wall warts. I've got actually 1, 2, 3 of them. One's a 18 volt. The OCD actually is running on 18 volt. From there I can go, from the Framptone I can go to 4 different amps. This is A, B, C. This is the tuner out. This is the power. And I can actually, if I wanted to use 4 amps, I can use the tuner out, but it's not going to have a switch. It's going to be on all the time. But I mean, 4 amps is just too much. I've done that before. So right now you can see I've got A and C, nothing hooked up to the B channel. The amp is in the A channel. So from there we go. Let's trace this chord here. Go from there, go around to the back of the amp, and I know where it goes. It actually goes up here, and it goes right to my, oh, that's the wrong chord, but this is it. Right to the input of this old 1963 Fender Reverb unit, which right now, to save space, is sitting on my subwoofer. And couple of tubes here I need to put away. But that's the old Fender Reverb unit. From there it goes out. Right here, the output, and that goes straight into the amp. The right channel. That's it. So, the good thing is this all works together. I was thinking about pedal boards and how each one of them is unique, and pretty much like people. There's not one of them that's the same in the world. So sometimes it's luck. You get lucky and it sounds good. Sometimes it doesn't sound so good, and you can mess with a good thing and make it worse and go, what the hell did I do? So that's why you see me switch effects in and out. Why I went back to my fuzz face was just because I thought it had a little more gain and a little more clarity to it, and and all my old videos were done with that, so I'm kind of loyal to the things that sound great. But my guitar's on about 5 right now. I want to show you what the vibe does. Let's see, I'll go down here. Where am I? See the vibe? Okay, that's the vibe off. This is the vibe on. Now when I kick the vibe back, you can hear it clicks off, but it's still running through the circuit. This is without the circuit, with the circuit. Turn the fuzz off, it adds a little bit of noise there. Turn the guitar volume up. Now I'm going through the just the Alienist. You can see that darn thing. It's on. That's what I say, the Alienist somehow drives my other effects crazy. It makes them sound more distinct. Here's without the here's with the Alienist. Without. With it. Notice how I get all that crazy feedback. Turning the fuzz on. Turn the guitar down a little bit to dial it in. Go to the middle pickup. Turn the fuzz off and just do the Alienist. See, the alienness is so quiet. So you use your tone controls quite a bit too. Get that extra bite, turn the volume on the guitar down. So you get the idea. You can do all kinds of stuff with that. Talk to you guys later.